What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kasey, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. This is going to be a get ready with me video, but this is for actually like my first day of graduate school. So I am going back to school to get my master's in journalism. And for those of you guys who don't know, I do have my undergraduate degree in broadcast journalism from Troy University in Alabama. And I loved it there. So I'm gonna do my makeup for class, for orientation. I moved to New York City 2 days ago, and I'm in my apartment, and I don't have any items, which is why I'm gonna do a basic face. I did bring my cat out here, as you guys heard, and I've really been trying to get settled, but I can't because my movers have not come. So if you ever get a call from van transit lines, don't use them because I still have not received my stuff. But yeah, so I decided to go back to get my master's in journalism a few months ago. Well, at the end of 2022, I was just sitting there and I was thinking, I was like, what is my life's purpose? You know, like we all want to know like why we're here on this earth and what are we supposed to be doing with our life. And so I was doing that, and then I went into prayer time with the Lord, and he basically told me that I was already on the right path and I deviated from the script, but that's a whole other story for a whole nother day of why I did that. And so he told me to go back. So I was in the shower. I got in the shower and I was just meditating on what he told me, and I was like, Lord, like, it's not glamorous as people think because it's a lot of murder, and like I don't really want to do that. And I was like, if I go back into news, I don't want to go back into local news. I want to do more of a national standpoint on stories that I care about, because I'm tired of covering stories that I don't care about, and it doesn't make me a better journalist. So I had always wanted to attend Columbia, but obviously it's an Ivy League, it's expensive, and right out of high school, I was like, I'm just gonna get where I can afford. And it was Troy. I loved Troy. So we're not gonna do a knock on that. And I'm not really gonna, it's a basic face makeup, so I'm not doing like what products I'm using. So, long story short, I started the application deadline. The application before the December deadline. And then I was like, maybe I misheard Jesus, right? Like we all do, right? And I was like, I'm just not gonna apply. So I actually missed the original deadline. And so I missed the original deadline, but then I got an email saying deadline had been extended. So I was like, oh, okay. Interesting concept there. So then I was like, I guess I'll like really try, and if I get in, then this is like confirmation, because I'm like hard-headed, you know, when it comes to the Lord and all that great stuff. I'm like, Jesus, you have to tell me multiple times, you know, like I'm not like a one and done, like yes sir. Like I'm like, please just smack me around and tell me what to do, Jesus, because I'm not gonna know. So, long story short, I got in to Columbia, and when I got in, I was talking to my dad, and I was like, Dad, like, are we sure? You know, like, and I told him more details to the story than this, and I was like, Dad, are we sure? He was like, this is a blessing, you're going. And I was like, okay. So, and I told my mom was excited, so it was great. And then I started like getting prepared. I've had so much anxiety like leading up to this journey. Like I had anxiety about bringing my cat. I had anxiety about like where I was gonna stay. I had anxiety about so many things. But then this morning, no, I guess, well, yesterday I was just like tired, so it didn't matter. But this morning when I woke up, like I woke up with no anxiety. Like I read my verses for today and I had no anxiety at all. And so I'm like, okay, hopefully I'm making the right decision. And I really, I really don't know yet what all will come of this, but I really want to be open to the New York experience because I've always wanted to live here and I've always wanted to attend Columbia or NYU, but I didn't apply to NYU because Columbia is the better journalism school. Facts. Okay. So, I must either go to NYU or Columbia as undergrad, but as a grad student, Columbia has a better journalism program. And so I'm like, I just want to see where this journey is going to take me because it's so many possibilities, like not just in the city, I mean, not just at the school, but in the city too, because it's the birthplace of journalism, which is awesome. New York City is the birthplace. So I will be taking you guys along with the ride about what's next for grad school, what does this mean, because a lot of people in journalism will get their undergraduate degree and then if they're going to do like reporting, then they don't always go back and get their master's because it's better to have experience. Like when I was applying to Columbia, I didn't have to take the GRE or anything because I had 5 years of experience, and so I could submit my reel instead of taking the GRE. So I was like, praise the Lord, because I was not gonna take that GRE. If I had to take the GRE, it would have been a no, and I would have found another way. But yeah, so okay, that's my real hair. So yeah, starting this journey of graduate school is, I'm praying for the best. It feels extremely interesting to be this far, like away from home, because I've never been this far. I've moved a lot and I've done a lot of moving, but I've never moved like this far. So I'm interested to see where this will take me, where it will take me professionally, where it will take me personally. Okay, now I've finished my face, but I don't have my brush for my pomade, so I just cannot like go out looking like this. So, but I did find some lash glue for my lashes, so we are on the up and up. I do not want your judgment here, because I just cannot do my brows. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes today because it's gonna be a long day. We have orientation from 9 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Got me confused. So I think I'm just gonna do chapstick, and this is gonna be the look for today. And then tomorrow I'll do lashes because I'm gonna meet my friend Cameron. And it'll be great. But today, not so much. I don't remember where we left off in the story, but it's 8:05 or maybe 8:10, and I have to be at the school by 9. I look like at 9, and it's a 15-minute train ride. So I'm gonna get dressed real quick, and then we're gonna eat breakfast. Made it here. I forgot to film my train ride. I'm gonna get better at this whole vlogging thing. You better bet on that. I'm gonna get better, and that's okay. Okay. We have a football team? Look, we have a football team. And it's a black guy. I didn't know. You could have paid me and I would not have known. That's sweat. Okay, give me 2 seconds to like sweat. I have my Ivy box backpack. Super nice backpack. Came in handy. If you don't have the Ivy box, it's been lit. I know like in the past, it hasn't always been that great, but now it's lit. The train was hot. The train was hot. Should have brought my powder. Lessons to learn. It's okay. Because I do have my sweat rag. I'm gonna reapply some chapstick, and then I'm gonna go grab my name tag and get this orientation journey started. Okay? Come along. Also, my line sister Whitney left the best voice note on my text messages. Like, I don't know if I should have shouted for joy, because she was giving all honor to the Lord, the Most High. And I was here for it, you know? I almost cried right there. It's okay though. Clearly, I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
Used to spend my nights out. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the jack number.
I'm going to class. I look like I'm just repped out to the fullest. So I have my shirt on, my hat on. It really doesn't make sense, but it's okay. I have not been recording because life has been life. Orientation has kicked my tail, and there's that. Throughout the day, I am at the house waiting on my delivery of my furniture. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, in this moving vlog, it has been a few days since I've moved to New York, and I don't have my furniture yet. I have been sleeping on an air mattress
for a couple of days. I actually had a crick in my neck and I was like, oh no, like, is this like the 30s? Like, is this a introduction to my 30s? Because this is not okay. But anyway, so I'm glad that I actually packed a towel and washcloth in my my checked bag, because all I've had is this one bag and my lips are really crusty, sorry. To get me through until whenever my furniture comes. I got a call yesterday saying that my furniture would be here today by 3. It's 30 minutes till that time and it's still not here. So hopefully it gets here either right at 3 or before 3, preferably. If I get a call right now, that would be awesome. I'm gonna get up and show you guys, like, it's not empty because it clearly like has stuff in it, but relatively empty apartment tour, because once my stuff comes, then it's gonna be a hot mess until I get it organized. So I just want to show you guys that. So let's go. Okay, so I was able to bring my cat. She's grooming herself right now. This is at the front door, and this is where I'm going to actually make my bedroom. But high ceilings, nice, hold on. Lighting, love the exposed brick. Just got internet today, and this is like my kitchen area. And then this is honestly Kat's new favorite hiding spot. And then this is technically the bedroom, but it's like super small in here. And then this is like the closet area. Please do not pay my stuff any attention because my shower curtain is coming today. But this is like the overall, the company that I went through, Pan Transit, 10, like 0 out of 10, would not recommend ever. Okay, so the reason why I would not recommend is because they don't set expectations for the delivery well, okay? So when I called them and asked them for movers, they asked when I wanted to get my stuff by. And so I told them by the 14th because I knew class started the 16th and I knew I wanted to fly up here. And my dad came up here to help me move and get settled and stuff like that. So I told them what date I would want my stuff by. And so he said to me, he said, hey, I have to put down 2 dates in my system, the 14th and 15th. So I'm gonna put that in the system and I'm gonna organize your movers to come, like work backwards, basically, like based off of where you, like when you want your stuff, we're gonna work backwards of when they should come pick up your stuff. And so I was like, okay. Well, they came to pick up my stuff and then they were like, yeah, we're gonna take it back to our warehouse. It's gonna be sorted and then it's gonna be like delivered like that. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Well, then Monday rolls around, no stuff. Tuesday rolls around, no stuff. By this point, I'm like, well, like, where is my stuff? And then they're like, call dispatch and they should be able to place your stuff. So I called dispatch to find out like if it's still at the warehouse or if it's like on the way or like where is it like in the stuff. And they're like, oh, we don't know. What do you mean you don't know where my stuff is? You don't know. You just don't know where my stuff is. What's the point of having dispatch if dispatch doesn't know if my stuff is still at the warehouse, if it's on a truck, and where this truck is? That's the purpose of dispatch. So they're like, well, you'll get a call from the driver 1 to 2 days before the delivery. I'm like, okay, like, is there an expected like drop off? They're like, no, it could be anywhere from 2 to 14 business days. Okay, I just wish that was communicated with me because it wasn't. Yeah, anywhere from 2 to 14 business days. Okay, cool. So yesterday I got a call saying that my stuff was coming today. So they said anywhere from 1 to 3. And so obviously I didn't really do too much because I wanted to relax a little this morning because I had been going back and forth to class, like in class all day this week. So I was like, I'm just gonna sleep in and relax. I'm gonna go get Wi-Fi and everything and make it chill, stay in the neighborhood since they could be here as early as 1 or as late as 3. And now it's 2:30 and I still haven't heard anything. It's another beautiful day in New York City. It's more beautiful today because at least I have my items. To round out this traveling saga, last night I received my stuff. After waiting for my original time from 1 to 3, they finally came around 6:30. And boy, oh boy, was it an adventure, okay? I'm gonna sit down and tell y'all this story. So I live on the 5th floor walk up. So obviously, like, they charge per flight, okay? No, let's back up. This was an adventure because they came around 6:30 and like all day, like during the day, the street, like my street out here is chill. But at night, everybody comes out to party. Like it literally turns into a party at the end of the corner. So, and there was a funeral yesterday. So there was a hearse trying to get through. This big old moving truck was trying to get through. And like he hopped out and was like, here, sign this, like to sign for your stuff and pay the remaining balance of your of your bill. And I'm like, how do I even know that this is my stuff on this truck? Like, you haven't even said hello to me. Like, sir. So now I'm upset, okay? Because you don't know, like, the time that I've had to get this stuff to get you in my presence, okay? And so now you get out demanding signature and demanding money when I don't even know if all of my stuff is on this truck and if any of my stuff is broken, okay? So then he almost hits this car. Thankfully he didn't. He almost hits this car right in front of my building. And so then he circles the block because he had to let the hearse out, okay? So then upon circling the block, he doesn't close like the back. Well, the driver never closed the back of like the back hatch of the truck. So the hatch flew open and hit a car. Then as he was circling around, he hit another car because there was already another car in the street. So he hit that car. And then after he gets parked and we're about to open the thing to start getting this stuff out, he takes another lap around the block. And when he pulled up, he literally got out the car. And I think I already said this. But he got out the car and was like, hey, here's sign for this delivery. And I'm like, I don't know if this is my stuff. And he was like, and we need the rest of your payment. And I'm like, I don't know. I was just disturbed. And then they started bringing the stuff upstairs. And the only thing that didn't fit up here is the headboard, which is still downstairs. So my bed is not like put together. But I'm starting to hang up my clothes. I have 1, 2, three boxes left of clothes to hang up. So I have that, and I need to get some racks. So I'm sitting here on Shipt. I just got a Shipt account because when I tell you, like, even if I have one of those carts things, yes, I have a cart. Even if you have a cart, like getting on the train with your cart and then like going to the store and then buying everything that you need and then bringing it back on the subway and then like bringing it up all 5 flights of steps. No. So